When I first left college, it was quite difficult because I needed funding to be a promoter, which I didn't have. So what I did instead was I became a booking agent. I had a couple of bands that I knew, I had a couple of clubs that I knew, and I could make the commission off the fees that the clubs would pay the band. And that started paying my overhead. And then I got a call very early on from a company called Albion, who'd got a new punk band they wanted to launch, and they wanted me to promote their tour. And I explained, I knew the guys quite well, and I said, look, I'm really sorry, I'd love to, but I just don't have the funding available to pay deposits on halls and advertising and what have you. To which they said, well, you better come and see us, because we're not going to let you off that lightly. So I went into their offices and explained the problem in more detail, and they said, look, can you just tell us, we want to do about 30 shows, we want to do the Hammersmith Odeon, we want to do all the other Odeon theatres, which were a key part of the touring circuit at that time, and some big town halls. You know, how much do you need? And basically on the back of a fag packet, we figured out that with £1,000, which in 1982 was a substantial sum then, £1,000 would probably give me enough width to cover it and get the whole thing started. And they wrote me a cheque on the spot, and the band in question was The Stranglers, and it was their first album, Rattus Norvegicus, and the thing absolutely exploded. We sold out every show across the country. We worked a straight percentage deal where the band got 90% of the net receipts and I got 10%, which is quite a common deal if you can get it without an artist guarantee. And that really set me up. The tour was enormously successful, and as a result of that, I got Tom Robinson on the same basis, and almost immediately after that, a close colleague of mine started managing a band called Dire Straits, and he asked me to help them with them. They came from absolutely nowhere, and again their success happened very, very quickly. And whilst we thought on the first tour we might do one London show, we ended up with 3 nights at Hammersmith Odeon, and then subsequent to that, within a very short space of time, we ended up doing 14 nights at Wembley Arena, which is still a record to this day.